Hello, in this video we're joined by Genevieve. Genevieve is a Walsh Fellow PhD student on our programme.
As part of the collaboration between AgResearch in New Zealand, Lincoln and Johnstown, I have been doing my PhD for 2 years. I have been in Ireland for a year and a half and I have about a month left here. Phosphorus is a major problem with water quality, both in New Zealand and in Ireland. So there are quite a few focuses on how phosphorus from agricultural land gets into the surface water. So you have your surface runoff over the top of the land, you have your drainage underneath the land, and then in between there is this thing called interflow, which is just your horizontal flow of water carrying phosphorus underneath the surface, but not quite drainage. So that's where I focus. So I am looking at the tiny chemistry happening in the soil profile between 0 and 1 meters below the surface. I am trying to find out whether when a soil becomes like waterlogged, when there's a lot of water going into the soil from the sky, whether those conditions are making phosphorus, which is usually closely attached to metals in the soil, whether that phosphorus will then be released and become a problem. So far, I've been doing event sampling out here in my research paddocks at Johnstown. From that, I'm seeing quite a correlation between iron and manganese oxides and phosphorus in the soil, which lends itself to the assumption in my PhD that phosphorus is being released from metals during these quite waterlogged conditions. In the lab, I'm trying to simulate these conditions in a little incubation. A typical unsaturated zone sample will involve me taking a syringe, applying pressure, which involves pulling the plunger, and then putting a sort of block there so that the syringe will hold that negative pressure, and this is attached to a pipe that goes into the ground, and that negative pressure will draw water up from the ground like a straw into the syringe, and then I can take that sample away to get tested for phosphorus and iron and manganese. Farming, dairy farming and beef farming is important to both places. So anything I can do to help sustainably carry that major part of our cultures forward, I'm very happy to do.